Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome back to another video. Now I've decided to try a slightly different format for this video, with us doing a roundup of what's been going on in Formula 1 recently before moving on to the main news, which in today's video will be about new updates on Lewis Hamilton's future with Mercedes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content. But let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with the Chinese Grand Prix. Now China had been scheduled to host the fourth race of the 2023 season on April 16th, but it was called off and options were assessed for a replacement. But F1 has confirmed on the day of making this video that the Chinese Grand Prix won't be replaced, which means there will be 23 races on the F1 calendar. Now I do wish F1 had been able to fill that slot, as there's now such a big gap between the Australian Grand Prix, which is on April 2nd, and the Baku Grand Prix, which is on April 30th. And I think it would have been good to see a track like Portimao return, but at the same time, 2023 is such a long calendar, so perhaps it might be good for teams to have both a summer break in August and what is essentially a month without racing in April. Now there's also been some news from the McLaren camp, with CEO Zak Brown saying that McLaren can have no excuses once their infrastructure projects are complete. Now McLaren are currently in the midfield, but they're upgrading both their wind tunnel and simulator in a bid to help them get back to winning ways. The wind tunnel is due to come online this year, and Brown said that in 2024, he wants McLaren to start knocking on the doors for podiums and wins before getting to the front in 2025. He was quoted by Racing News 365 as saying, "Our 2024 car will start development in some of our older technology and then transfer over to the new. So really it's 2025 when we'll be able to fight and we've got everything we need. We have no excuses." But let's move on to the next story. A Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff is being cautious for 2023 following a difficult 2022 season. Now the team really did struggle at the start of the year, especially with porpoising, but the team worked intensely to sort the problems, and a 1-2 at the penultimate round of the season in Brazil would have given Mercedes hope for 2023. Now if we remember at the end of last season, Wolff said Mercedes will be back this year, but he's now said Mercedes must stay realistic about the challenge it will take to close down Red Bull and Ferrari. He was quoted by Autosport as saying, "We have no doubt, when you're starting behind by half a second, that it's going to be difficult to catch up such great organisations like Red Bull or Ferrari. Now having said that, we're super determined in doing just that, but we need to set our expectations at a realistic level. It could well be that the gaps are like they were at the end of last season." Now as we know, Lewis Hamilton's current deal with Mercedes runs out in 2023, but in 2022 he said he wanted to continue racing beyond that, and the contract is set to be discussed over the winter, with Wolff saying it's on his winter to-do list. Now in an update, it has been reported what Hamilton would want from the contract, and reports suggest that he could be in for a big money deal that would maintain his association with the team until the age of 50. Now in regards to his driver contract, Sportune reports that Hamilton's extension could be 2 years, which is reported to be worth €70 million a year. And on top of that, Hamilton's reported to be aiming for a 10-year ambassador deal, which would be worth around €250 million. Now this adds up to nearly €400 million, which is huge. But despite Hamilton being 38, he's still driving at championship winning level, but he was beaten by George Russell in the standings last year, who took Mercedes' only pole and win of 2022. So if Mercedes do have a car that can challenge for the title in 2023, it will be interesting to see who comes out on top between the two drivers. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.